So I'm going to look at the strip board here real quick. This is my image strips. I'm going to make sure I have print strips in color off and the banners off. And let's take a look at what we get. Real nice. To print 2 up, you just go here and select 2. And let's open it in preview. It'll take a second, but here we go. And there we go. And so our schedule info is now in place where the banner would have been. And it's a good identifier that that's a schedule issue, not a shot. And so we can get our information that way. If we go look at the images report, we're just going to make sure we got our comments, the other information. I don't need the file path, interior, exterior, location, page count. Synopsis is good. The set's good. The sheet number is good. And scene number, of course, we want that. And then any other information that you want. And then if we go view this, it's going to give us again a nice kick out, and the images are now in the order of the board that we're working on. So notice here, this is these all line up. So whatever board is active is how these images will come out. Now, important to remember that if you have multiple images on pages, you are going to get both of those images in the images report. Unlike the strip report, which will print just the report image. And if I go to this image in question here, there's actually 2 images in this breakdown sheet, but you'll see on the image on the strip board report it's only printing the 1, which is what we want. However, it gets a little tricky when you go to, if you're using multiple images like we are here. This is a storyboard image, and then we imported the photo board. When we do the image report, you're going to get both of those images. So take a look here, and let's scroll down to that one. So you'll see here that this image is here at the bottom of the page, which is that. If I go to the next page, it's also printing this image with all the same scene information. So it can get a little bit confusing if you have updated your Movie Magic file to with 2 images. So if you are using 2 images, simply designate which one you want to be used as the report image up here. Oops, I believe you got to do that in the image manager, and use that as the report image. And then what you would do is use the strip board that I've been showing you for that purpose. And we just, instead of using the image report, we'll use the strip report. And there we go. And so now we'll just get the image that's assigned as the report image versus both. So back to printing, we go to print view, and then we turn off the print strips in color and turn off the banners. Now we get a nice clean schedule order, and I'm going to make that a PDF. And that is really slick. We're going to print this, we're going to save it because we're going to print it 2 up here. So we're going to call this a schedule with images demo. I've already done one, so I'm just going to replace that. When we go to print our handy little packet, we want to create one PDF that has everything in it. So to do that, it's real easy. It confuses a lot of people, but it's really not that hard at all. We're just going to go grab, I've got another, like a set overhead here. I think I'm just going to go drag it into my preview window. And even though it's not rotated right, it's going to straighten itself out. I'm going to delete this second page of that. Then I go up to the first page, and by holding the shift key down and selecting everything there, now I'm going to go print this again, only this time I'm going to open it again in preview, and now I've got a full set. And that includes the overhead down here. So you can see that that's in that same PDF, nice and neat. So I can now save this, and I'm just going to call that the combined schedule and overhead. And so on and so forth. I've already done it, so I'm just over typing it. Now the fun part, I can go to the demo file that I just made, and it's got everything in it. But you'll want to print one of these full size for your customers and stuff on a commercial, but in this case I want to print this one 2 up. Change it to layout, change it to 2 up. And you'll notice we're going to get a real handy 2 up that I can now cut right down the middle, staple it together, and then fold it up, and it fits right in my back pocket, and it's got everything that I would need for the day. We would also add in here the call sheet, the script, and the other pertinent information. And I can just save this as the 2-up version. So then you'll print the 2-up version for you and your crew, and then get the full-page versions that you print up and put on a poster card for the set. So there's that.